Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will be entering tutorial chapter 4. So I will only be explaining about the subjective questions. So let's look at question number 1. So this one we have to identify the forces acting on these three bodies. Three different situations here lah. Okay, so I've screenshotted and put it here. So remember, the system is represented by a dot. So let's draw a dot there. And then let's draw the forces. So for here, we know that we have three types of forces. Okay, so before we start, we have three types of forces, which are, no, don't like that purple. Okay, so we have weight, we have external force, we have normal force, and then we have friction force, and lastly we would have tension. Okay, so these are the five forces that we need to identify in a situation. Okay, so let's see. So this one, it would have weight. So ada weight di situ. And then it said there that it is a rough surface, so it's going against the velocity, so that is the friction force. And then lastly we would have the normal force lah. Okay, so that is the type of forces present in this situation. This is friction force, this is the normal force. Okay. Now what else? The second one, again, it is represented by a dot. The system is represented by a dot. And then let's look at the first block, which is block A here. So now we have weight again, the other weight, and then the other that external force there, and then the other tension, and then what else? This is a rough surface, so they would be a friction force ish. There is a friction force, and then this in contact with a surface, so it would have a normal surface, normal reaction, normal force. So that is basically that for A. And then for B pula, so this is for B. So for B, the other tension, and then the other weight. So that is that for A and B. F, this is the normal force at A. This is the friction force going against the motion. This is the tension. This is the mg. You should always label it as the block punya massa. So mag, mbg, this one is the tension. Alright. Okay, now last one. Let's draw the free body diagram for this one. So we have M, and then this one is for M1. Okay, so M, we have mass, so we have the weight here, and then we have the tension. Okay, so we did this in our lecture notes, so shouldn't be a problem. This is the weight, this is the tension as well. Okay, so M1G, T, and T. Okay, so that is how you solve question number 1. So if you are unable to do the free body diagram, you are unable to continue to solve the problems. Okay, so make sure you are able to answer make sure you are able to draw this free body diagram without any problem. All right. Alright, now question 2 is also asking us to draw the free body diagram. So let's do that. Okay, now we have a block on a rough table. So we are gonna do a dot to represent the system. And then we have weight. The force is weight, and then the external force here. And then this is a rough table, so we have a friction force going against the motion, and then it is in contact with a table, so it would have a normal force. So that is basically the forces present in this system or in this situation, mg, and then this is the friction force. Okay, and then let's look at this one here. We have two blocks, so we are gonna do a separate FBD for these two blocks. So this one is for the green block. It will have, unless it is mentioned that it is massless, we always assume the block to have masses lah. Okay, so the weight, and then there's a tension. So tension always go away from the object to the rope, through the rope. So this one is our normal force. So that is for the green block, and then for the blue block we have weight, and then we have this external force here, and we have another tension here, and then we have the normal force. Smooth table, so there is no friction force. So this is the weight, green block, weight of the blue block, and then this is the tension, normal force, and this is the external force. Right, so that is on free body diagram. This one is question 2. Question 1 and 2 are both asking us to find the free body diagram. So again, make sure you are able to draw the free body diagram without any problems. But if you do, just try and ask me in Telegram. I would answer you. Alright.